guys, Nary here from Drooling Gaming. So, me on Twitter, The Gaming Dragon. Today I'm coming back at you another Let's Play episode of Heroes Advent, Kody's Path. So, let's go ahead and pick right back up where we left off, helping Max at the mines. But anyway, guys, please sit back and enjoy for the next 18 minutes to entertain you. Let's jump right in. Alarm changer up, and let's go. Oh, these little kitties, they just keep making lots of noise at night lately. Must be the cooler weather making them frisky. It is, but once in a while, people must come by to call the population. Too much of them and they might flood out from the cave and harm passers-by, or even start invading smaller towns and settlements. Yeah, that makes sense. Ah, by the way, I took a request on the board. Oh, that's a good start, Cassian. Let me see. He handed him the quest paper. Save a pet, huh? I can see why the other mercs aren't taking interest in this. It's a bit too mundane and unheroic for them. It's good that you've taken the request, Cassian. I'm proud of you. Thanks, Max. So anything I can help you with here? I think everything is under control here. I'll go look around in the cave in a bit as well. I'm the one with the permit, after all. You can go do that request, Cassian. I'll be fine for now. Oh, alright then. I'll see you soon, Max. See ya. See ya. It seems that you're done here. Better check out on the others. Let's go do that quest. Okay. You arrived at the beach. Where do you want to go? The beachfront. You caught a glimpse of a commotion at the side of the beach. There were a bunch of people gathered around a palm tree. It's hard to see from this distance, but you could vaguely see some kind of cat lizard thing near the top. It probably has something to do with the request I just took. I should come take a closer look. Excuse me, Merc's coming through. Are you the one that took my request? Please, you've got to help me, please. Calm down, please. Can you explain what's going on again? Well, as you can see, my beautiful Croat suddenly just climbed up this tree and couldn't get down on his own. Oh, honey, sweetie, please come back down. You just can't stay up there. The owner sobbed uncontrollably. He looked up at the tree. It didn't look that bad from afar, but here the height is pretty steep. Oh, please, good mercenary. He's my only family. I don't know what to do if anything happened to him. He gulped nervously. He might crack a spine or two if they fell from up there. It's all right. Just stay put. I'll take care of this. He looked at the tree again, taking a deep breath to calm yourself. Come on, you've got this, Cassian. Just climb the tree and don't look down. It should be easy, right? I mean, if the poor cat lizard can get up there, then you can too, right? Right? You took another brief moment of hesitation before approaching the tree. You wrapped your arms around the tree to get a feel for it. It didn't seem as big as you expected, as you could easily hug around the trunk. Maybe if you held on tight enough, you could slowly crawl your way up. Alright, just give it a whirl. You got this. You began making your way up slowly but surely, trying to mimic those coconut farmers on a TV show you once watched. Alright, so far so good. Oof. You made a mental note to keep your eyes upwards at all times. Eventually you got close enough to take a better look at the creature. Judging from its anatomy, it looked like if a crocodile and a cat had a baby, which is a frightening thought, but it didn't look as much of a monstrosity as one would expect. It's been staring at you ever since you made the climb, but it still seemed too anxious to leave the palm leaf it was clinging to. Right. Okay, here, Croco Kitty, I'm here to help you get down. Hiss! Growl! You reached towards the creature, but it backed up further along the leaf. Ah, crap! It's definitely out of range now. You have no choice but to climb even further up top. Okay, just don't look down, Cassian. Don't look down. Repeating the same moves, you slowly made it to the very top of the tree. But as soon as you got there, you accidentally looked beneath as anxiety overtook you. Oh, fuck! It's very high up. Shit, You clung to the tree even more, heaving and panting until the nausea subsided. God, everything is still spinning. Is this what vertigo feels like? Ugh! You looked at the creature again, but after having calmed down, who still seemed very wary of you. Hey now, nice Croco Kitty. Wow! Gah! You weren't sure how to, but the pet managed to retreat even further, now clinging to the edge of the leaf. Yikes! People, if this thing jumps off, then please at least catch it for me. I hope not, but we'll try. No, Burra, sweetie, please calm down. I got some food for you. Burra? Ah, that's your name, right? Burra. Here, I can get you down. I won't hurt you. That seemed to do the trick. Upon hearing his name, the lizard cat seemed to lower his guard as he approached you. That's it. That's a good croc, kitty. You pet the creature on his scaly head as soon as he got in range, who purred in return and suddenly jumped towards you. Whoa there! Easy there! You're not the only one who's scared shitless here. Meow! Right. Now here we are. Now how are we going to get back down? Just hang on to me, alright? Pet clung to your hoodie flap as you very slowly climbed back down. It's very anxiety-inducing, if only because you didn't want to fall flat on the ground. After what felt like an eternity, you finally made it back as you dropped your knees on the ground. Ooh, sweet earth! Oh, Burra, you're back! You're finally back!
Please don't ever scare me like that again. Why would you climb that tree to begin with? Hey!
Hey, well done. Not everyone can climb a tree like that. Guess you mercs are really a cut above the rest. Well, I don't know about that, but thanks, I guess.
Thank you again, good mercenary. As promised, here's your reward. Thank you so much for saving my dear Croat.
No problem. It's my duty, after all. You completed your quest. You got 5 gold coins, and you feel a bit stronger, too. Now that your work here is done, you return to the beach entrance. Where do you want to go? Inside. You've never met this Finn before, but Ray did ping his location on the map for you, so it wasn't too difficult to make it to wherever he was. You can see Ray and his friend in the front of the hut, sitting on the sand. Ray, hey! Oh, you came. Hello.
Oh, hi, you must be Finn, right?
Yes, indeed, he's a friend of mine. Friend? I'm heartbroken, Ray.
Well, nice to meet you, Finn. I'm Cassian.
Ah, so I've heard. Ray talked to you about you quite a lot. You're that new recruit to the guild, right?
Yeah, I'm starting out.
Well, feel free to come here and train with me if you'd like. I can teach you some techniques I learned from my hometown.
Sure thing, thanks for the offer.
Heh, so you're here to help me out?
Yeah, anything I can do, or is there anything you've gathered?
Nothing so far. Nothing so far, I'm afraid. Finn was watching the beach all night yesterday, but he didn't spot anything unusual.
Oh, bless me, guys. Sorry about that.
Not a thing. Yep. So yeah, this place is safe as can be. You could even say that creature didn't arrive through the ocean. Would be problematic if it did. Yeah, then again, I don't think we've ever seen that many aquatic nether creatures to begin with.
Huh? Why is that?
Well, for one, the ocean is pretty massive, so nether dust would just get dissolved and lose all potency to infect anything. And if the king got some army underneath the ocean, the water will also dampen the mind control effect, making it a lot harder for him to control these creatures.
Whoa, how does that even work?
Basically, it's kind of like if you try to shout through the ocean. Sure, the sound can travel faster, but it'll become a lot murkier by the time it comes to your ears. You can hear it, but won't be able to understand anything because land creatures' ears aren't made to hear underwater, stuff like that. Well, at least that's what Alex told me anyway.
Huh, I see.
Whichever the case, we can safely say that the sea will remain peaceful unless Atlantis somehow fall under the king's grasp. It's pretty peaceful here, too. Well, there's that. I'm gonna go look around some more. Feel free to catch up with the others, Cassian.
You sure you don't want any help?
Nah, I think I'll be fine. Sorry to call you over, Cassian.
It's alright, at least everything is fine. See you later, then.
See ya.
See ya.
Well, I have some business to attend as usual as well. Take care now.
You too, Finn.
It seemed like the beach is clear. Better check out on the others. So, there's that. Okay. Crystal. You decided to go to Vitram Park where the Guardian Crystal was. It was quite easy to find the park, given that you could see the crystal from every corner of the city. The park was divided into 2 sections, the outer and the inner ring. Where do you want to go? Let's go to the outer ring. You headed over to the outer ring. There's a lot of benches and food stalls around. Aside from the more frequent patrols of mercenaries passing by, the atmosphere was just as peaceful as the other day. Ugh. Just a lot of people relaxing or having a picnic. Either people have already moved on from the incident or they just didn't know of it to begin with, which still felt a little jarring to you. You didn't find anything interesting or suspicious after wandering around for a bit, so you returned to the entrance, the inner ring park. You decided to go to the inner ring park. Almost immediately, you noticed that there were much fewer people around and a lot more mercenaries patrolling the premises. Most of them seemed on high alert. Halt! State your business!
I'm from the guild. I'm here to meet up with...
Yeah, I can see you're from the guild, but do you have any permit or legal paper for business here?
Legal paper? Is that really necessary? I'm just here to investigate after all.
Well, look around you, pal. Plenty of men around to do the investigating for you. Now see here, you still seem a little lost, so I'm just going to spell it out for you. This part of Vitram Park is now a restricted area. Has been since yesterday. What, you think it's some sort of place you can just waltz in and ask for people?
No, of course not. I'm only here because Alex said he might need my assistance, that's all.
Oh, really? Buddy, you have no permit. You can't even state your business properly, and why would Sir Alex need your help? Actually, I didn't even know his name to begin with. You buddy pal are being quite sus, might I say.
You know what? I'll just leave. Sorry to bother you all.
You quickly retreated out of the guard's sight before calling Alex on your phone.
Cassian, I'm still in the middle of something here. Speak quickly. The guards aren't letting me in, Alex. They're also pretty rude about it. But of course, I already instructed them to let you through, but they've most likely forgotten. I'm still in the middle of some prepping procedures. Might take a minute or two, but I'll meet up with you at the gate.
All right. He waited a little bit before going back to the guards. You again? Well now, you can't just cause trouble in any other places, huh?
No, wait, I can explain why I'm back.
Oh yeah, you will, buddy pal. How about you speak to this? The guard promptly took a step towards you, only to startle as you heard Alex yelling from afar.
Hey, stand down. He's a friend.
But Master Alex, you know this guy?
You think? Did I not instruct you to let him in? I've told you the specifics down to his fur color, and yet you all still couldn't remember. Inconceivable.
I'm so sorry, Master Alex, but please, come in.
Come, Cassian. We haven't time to waste.
He followed him inside to the inner circle of the park, near the base of the crystal. Thanks, Alex.
For what?
For what you just did.
I can't just have them beat you up. That'd jeopardize my only test subject.
Okay, still, thanks.
You're welcome. Now hurry up, will you?
Oh, okay.
Cat, knock it off!
God, he does that when he wants to go into a room. He headed further along the ramp leading up to the base of the Guardian Crystal, which stood majestically against the sky.
Whoa! Heh, you'll get used to it. It's very beautiful, and the sound.
The sound?
Yeah, I always hear it faintly every time I'm in town, almost like a chorus of humming noises.
And now that I'm here, I can hear it loud and clear. More than ever, it sounds very beautiful.
Interesting. But alas, we're here to work, Cassian. Not to stand around admiring auditory hallucinations.
Oh, right. I guess not. So what can I help you with, actually?
Well, you can help me figure some things out.
Like what? Did something happen to the crystal?
Oh, no, surprisingly, nothing at all. There's not even a single thing wrong with it. Whatever deharmonized the crystal that night is now gone.
So it can, what, stabilize and repair itself?
Uh-huh. The Guardian Crystal as a whole is still quite a mystery to us. We merely built it based on the prototype which tried to replicate the Akai Tree's protective force field
And?
The Spring Sorcerer's guidance. Without her, this thing wouldn't have worked at all.
Cat, stop it, knock it off.
I spent the past years training trying to replicate her works and dissecting her blueprints. I've made some progress, but it's still far from 100% replication.
Is it too complicated?
Not complicated per se, it just requires a lot of fine-tuning, which means you've got to have some kind of attunement to begin with. But for her, it came very natural, as if she had some sort of innate affinity towards crystals. I've heard that she could talk to them as if they were alive and sentient beings. Maybe that's what makes the difference.
Talk to them, huh? Good lord, he's being annoying.
Well, either way, I do have some theories to test. Can you touch the crystal?
Touch it?
Yeah, just go up to the Guardian Crystal and touch it. Don't worry, it won't hurt a bit, see?
He reached an arm to the crystal's base and lightly nudged it.
Nothing happened.
Okay. You reach out towards the crystal. Almost immediately you could feel a fuzzy and tingly sensation, which grew stronger the closer your hand got to the crystal. Are you supposed to feel this?
Just touch the damn crystal.
He pushed your hand towards it. Without warning, a surge of energy coursed through your veins, rendering you shocked and dazed.
Whoa! What?
You tried to sound off, but all that could come out of your mouth was stuttering gibberish. Try as you might, you couldn't pull away from the crystal either. It was like being stuck to a magnet.
Alex, help! Oh, what in the maker's name? Crap, hold on.
The lynx grabbed you by the waist and yanked hard.
You're so heavy!
He heaved several times before making another pull. The force this time was just barely enough to separate you from the Guardian Crystal, whose radiance seemed to flicker for a brief moment before going back to normal.
Whew. Damn, I'll be. I didn't expect that reaction from the crystal. Sorry about that, Cassian. It's, okay.
You tried to speak, but with your tongue still shaking uncontrollably, you failed to even articulate the first words you had in mind.
Sugar, not sir. Yes, sir. Why are you speaking like that? Try to speak normally. Sure,
You decided to take a deep breath to calm yourself down.
Here, have some water.
Alex handed you his bottle.
Just drink first. I can't understand you.
You nodded and drank up. You felt strangely dehydrated after the incident. You rested for a while until the tingling sensation subsided and you could speak normally again.
Phew. Better?
Yeah, sorry.
How are you feeling? Well, I mean, what did that feel like? It's like getting zapped by lightning. Like a sudden flow of energy just burst through me. I see. Yeah. That's a common thing for magic wielders. People would utilize the energy surge from the crystal to reinvigorate their power. The shock from the Guardian Crystal tends to be a bit much, though, so they'd switch to smaller energy crystals instead. Interestingly, you must be an empty shell with your minuscule amount of magi. Hence, the Guardian Crystal would compensate with a big burst of energy, like a broken dam unleashing its water down the stream. What you've experienced just now was system shock, where the surge of energy was simply too much to bear and quite literally fried your system.
Heh, I thought it'd be more like Bioshocked.
Semantics.
Well, still, what does that mean for me? Can I not ever do magic now?
No, it's quite the opposite, actually. I think you might be ready to learn some basic magic.
But I thought you just said my system was fried.
It's just a figure of speech, meaning you just got majorly zapped. As long as you're still alive, and the rest about you is unaffected. Anyways, I got what I needed. You may drop by my lab next time around, and I'll teach you some basics.
Alright, do you need anything else?
No. I think I'm alright on my own for now. There's still some diagnostics I have to run on the Guardian Crystal's frequencies before I can wrap things up. You should probably go check on the others if you'd like.
Ah, okay then. See you later, Alex.
Do be careful, though.
I will. He left Alex to his devices and returned to the inner park entrance. The guards didn't seem to bat an eye at you this time around. There wasn't much else for you to do either. Looks like you're done here. Better go back to the guild then. He patrolled around the city a bit more before going back to the guild and met the others at the Sky Garden. You could see the others already gathered at the place Alex specified. Max was talking to Ray. Kody seemed pensive as ever, while Alex himself was tinkering with his gadgets as always. Good evening, guys. What time do we have? Alright, guys, I think I might pause it right there. I'm tired. The next video is probably going to be the last one for Kody's, but maybe not. Let's keep going just a little bit more. Ah, Cassian, you're back. How was your first official day as a mercenary? It was good, I guess. I just got heckled a lot whenever I entered a high-security location. Well, that might be because you need to wear the guild's badge. Probably, but that one guy at the Crystal Park did recognize me as a guild person. They all just said something about needing a permit to be around those places. I see. Don't worry, Cassian. I'll get those for you tomorrow, along with some other gear. Oh, alright. Sounds good. Well, what else did you do, Cassian? Took any requests? Yep, I completed my first request. Someone at the beach got their pet stuck up a tall palm tree, so I got up there and saved it. I don't know why most people didn't seem to bother with it. Oh, that commotion. Huh. Truth be told, this wasn't the first time they got their Croat stuck up the tree.
Probably won't be the last either. I can see why everyone just kind of ignored the request. I guess, but what if nobody took it at all? Would the poor thing just be stuck there for days and nights? That doesn't sit well. That doesn't sit right with me.
I think the owner just got paranoid, Cassian. I've seen the pet getting up at weird places and still managed to get down some time later.
See? So it's not exactly a big deal.
Nah, don't say that, Alex. Even if what you said about the Croat is true, it's still a good idea. It's still a good thing that you took that request, Cassian. Giving that owner peace of mind is still a big deal. Yeah, I agree. That person must have been thankful afterwards, which is always nice. Well, nice job, Cassian. Today's saving pets, and tomorrow's saving the world. Well, thanks, Ray.
He's still calling you that?
What, Ray? What, Ray? I don't mind. It fits the name better anyway. So we're calling you Ray instead of Rye now. You don't have to. I mean, it's totally up to you guys.
Since when did you guys call him that? Kody was the first to call him that way. We just kind of followed along.
Huh? What? Why me? I mean... Huh. Sure, I called him Rye when we first met. Alright guys, I'm gonna pause it right here. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, leave a super thanks or a tip if you can. It always helps. Until the next video, I love you all. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!